Have you seen John Cena's statement on the Vince McMahon accusations? It's wacky. You talking about like the Vince McMahon stuff from months ago? Is John Cena just now finally weighing in on Vince McMahon's 30-year, well, 30, I don't think it's been 30, like 25-year rampage of degeneracy? I see The Undertaker. Undertaker details how Vince McMahon and John Cena pressured him into short WWE WrestleMania 34 match. That's the only thing that comes up with John Cena and Vince McMahon right now. Yeah, I don't see what statement you're talking about. Check, it's on Twitter. On John Cena's Twitter? Let me see. His only tweet, well, his newest tweet is about the new Fast and Furious. God, he tweets like the most Facebook teenage girl shit ever. Yeah, I don't see where his statement is. It was a troll, don't you get it? Because you can't see it. If that actually is what the whole thing was about, that is the lamest shit ever. That would be so fucking stupid. Thanks to Tier 1, Ronnie. Most people are saying it's a real statement, but now I don't know. Thanks to Resub Kayla. I don't know where the fuck I'd find it. Because it certainly wasn't 4 days ago. Nah, I can't say I've seen that, Mac. Thanks to Resub Slip. Type John Cena statement Vince Reddit. I can't believe I'm even gonna bother. Well, something did come up. John Cena on Vince's sexual assault allegations. Oh, wait, is this? No. Don't tell me this is his statement. On the Reddit post, it has in quotes, I mean, everyone has the right to have their perspective. I have the right to mine. When you love somebody, you take them as imperfectly perfect as they are. We all make mistakes. We all have poor decisions. Don't tell me you fucking said that, John. About sexual assault of all things, brother. That's not like a... he's perfectly imperfect. Perseverance is a core value of mine. Never give up written all on my stuff. That's like half of his Twitter statements too. I feel like he just reads those like inspirational quote generators like shit and he says or posts it on Twitter. What did you mean in your tweet after you returned to WWE last week when you wrote, it might be the last... Oh, no. Where's this stuff with Vince McMahon? Oh, this is just the full interview I see. Oh, here we go. Is it tough to reconcile the feelings you have towards Vince McMahon with the sexual misconduct accusations made against him? No, I mean, everyone has the right to have their perspective. I have the right to mine. When you love somebody, you take them as imperfectly perfect as they are. We all make mistakes. We all have poor decisions. Lord knows I've made my collection of poor choices. Doesn't mean I'm not going to love somebody. There's no way I can go on record and say I don't love Vince McMahon. How about you go on record and say, I don't like the sexual assault and sexual misconduct in 25 years of absolute degeneracy that's been reported recently. I'm not happy about that. You could at least go on record and say that. That is a little that is a little disappointing to read. Jeez. Goodness gracious, goddamn. It's concerning he said that he's also made poor choices in the statement. I'm assuming he has no fucking idea what the allegations are. I don't think he's saying he's also had sexual misconduct moments. We getting more Moist Wrestling soon? Yep, next MWL episode will be filmed either late next week or early the week after. The Secret Service and military are preparing for the former president to be arrested on Tuesday. Oh, I saw that, yeah. I saw they're arresting Trump. I didn't look too deep into it. I'll catch up on that if it actually happens. But yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I don't know what the charges are. I don't know anything about it. But they make it sound like they're going after fucking Cobra Commander. You gonna see the Dungeons and Dragons movie? Yeah, for the sake of the moist meter, I will. I don't really like the idea of supporting Wizards of the Coast, but I think it's important to moist meter it. Light 1 CT GamerCon. Did he? That was a regional, right? What's the stream for it? It's not VG Bootcamp, right? House of 3000. Nice. Good shit. Yeah, this was a regional. I think there was like 3 regionals that were going on today. I saw Wizzy and Onan playing. Wizzy was on fucking Yoshi, which caught me off guard. Did you see Twitter bitching about the whale winning best hair and makeup? Yeah, but that's just Twitter. They'll find something to get mad about for literally anything at all. They were mad that Brendan Fraser's not actually a 600-pound man. They were saying that the role should have been played by a legitimate 600-pound man, which is an outrageous thing to suggest. Would they even be physically capable of performing the role? I don't know. But I mean, that's still irrelevant. It's still just like a stupid thing to suggest that everyone needs to literally be the character in real life. It's called fucking acting for a reason. It's so silly. It's so silly. No, I'm super happy for Brendan Fraser. His career's on the come up. I think that's fantastic. He's a resub Miguel. The Na'vi should be played by real blue people. You joke, but that was legitimately a controversy with Way of the Water. Or leading up to Way of the Water. People started getting very upset at James Cameron because of that. Well, not about using blue people. They were mad at him because they thought he was culturally appropriating by taking elements from what people perceived as other cultures and putting them into the Na'vi or something. And they also had like dreads and stuff. It wasn't about having blue people play the role. But yeah, it was literally making a controversy out of nothing. They're fucking aliens. Twitter doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like that's become super clear. Outrage on Twitter doesn't translate to anything at all. It all just lives on Twitter. Like, the things Twitter hates the most still go on to be extremely successful half the time. Thanks to resub Ember and the bits Amy. You're just now realizing that? No, I've said that before, but I think now most people are starting to realize that. It only matters when companies panic about it. Yeah, that does happen from time to time. Companies see Twitter backlash and immediately start folding, which ends up actually fucking them. You talk about Twitter a lot. Why don't you just stop using it? Oh, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Like, as much as I hate it, and I think it's actually the worst thing ever for the human brain, the fact that it exists is super helpful for me and, like, getting caught up on the most meaningless garbage ever, which is entertaining. So I use it as a spectator. I've had a Twitter account for, 12 years now, and I have 2,000 tweets. People post 2,000 tweets in 2 weeks now. I'm on there as a spectator to see all of the unhinged lunacy, a completely unfiltered, undiluted look at the human psyche. Wrong, you have 5? 5 what? 5,000 tweets? No. I have 2,865 in total in 11 years. And a lot of those are like retweeting Moist Esports or God Slap. That really pumped the numbers up. Why don't you like anything? 180 likes in 12 years is insane. Oh, yeah. True. I totally forget that that's a feature you can do on Twitter. Is like things. The only time I ever like something is when I'm literally retweeting something like Moist Esports or God Slap.